My most memorable moment was when I and a couple of my friends went to Pizza Hut after a football game because all the seniors were going and we thought we were really cool. We were only freshmen. When we got in there, we were like the littlest people there. The whole restaurant was full of seniors, and we ordered breadsticks, except we ordered like 6 baskets of breadsticks, so we had a whole mound of breadsticks on our table. And the waitress asked us if we wanted a garbage bag to take them home in. And all the seniors were serenading us, singing and stuff. And then we had to go outside and wait on the curb. And all the seniors were watching us when our parents picked us up.
My favorite memory at Brookwood High School is spending my senior Christmas in London.
Well, it was a 9th grade homecoming when me, Karen, and Champagne and Robin dyed our hair green, and we saw like everyone we knew, and we went out to eat, and it was pretty embarrassing.
All right, my most memorable moment would probably be during this year during basketball season where we were playing South Gwinnett, and I dunked on Craig Lindsay. My most memorable moment comes from my summer before my senior year when I fell into Browns Lake and Andy McKnight jumped in to save me.
My most memorable moments at Brookwood are roller skating around the school and parallel last year.
One of my most memorable moments is riding around the entire school on a little bitty bike, and it was fun.
My most memorable moment is when me and Holly Griffin went out and we made a few phone calls and we had a Coke.
My most memorable moment is with Kristen Brannon, Adam Hardigreen, and Rebecca Van Dyne with the Grim Reaper and Sugar Cubes. Thank you.
My most memorable moment is walking down the streets of New York City with Jennifer Farron and flirting with all the guys we could find.
Movie time with Coach Thomas.
Okay, my most memorable moment in high school is New Year's Eve '94.
My most memorable moment, I guess, in high school would be spring break, because I wasn't in school, or taking unlimited pictures for free.
Okay, our most memorable event was from the journalism conference this year at UGA, because we snuck out of class. We went down on Stanford to stay in the field down there, and we got arrested by one of the UGA cops. And well, I'll let you finish the story.
The security guard came down there and got us because we were sitting on the field, and so he took us to the jail in Athens, but he let us go because we had to get back to the bus on time. So we did.
And we just snuck back in time. Miss Collins never knew about it. So you're finding out now, Miss Collins.
Sorry.
My most memorable moment was in 10th grade when I was coming back from lunch and I was with Sabrina Dollar and I was running around the corner and I ran smack into this guy and he fell on top of me. And my teacher was watching the whole thing and she didn't think it was too funny. And after that we had to be in from lunch like before the first bell rang.
One of my most memorable moments is when Kenny Allen almost fell off of Stone Mountain.
Okay, my most memorable high school moment would definitely have to be when Matt Clements, Steve Farron, Rick Clock, and I discovered Jimbo, the killer ghost, the killer redneck ghost, as a matter of fact. And it was really scary.
My most memorable high school moment was probably when me and Matt Clements and John Howard and Rick Clock all discovered the Jimbo, the redneck killer ghost.
You're ready. My most memorable moment was when I was in 9th grade and Bruce McGee opened my book bag in the middle of the hall and all of my books fell out onto the floor and all these seniors were standing around laughing and I looked like an absolute fool.
My most memorable moment, as high school hasn't happened yet because Jessica and myself were going out west this summer, and first we're going to go to Montana, then Wyoming, Colorado, Texas, back to California, and back home. That is our memorable moment.
I would have to say my most memorable moment in high school is when a certain somebody convinced me to skip school and I got busted for it and had 2 administrative detentions.
My most memorable moment of my high school career would have to be when Kelly Marchioli got her new car for her birthday. And we went somewhere and she got a tomato thrown at her car and she was really upset. And we blame it all on Adam Hardigree.
One of our most memorable moments was in AP Biology when we got to dissect our kitties. And this is Seymour, because when you lift him up, you get to see more.
My most memorable moment was February 14th when I asked Beth Pillsbury to be my girlfriend.
My high school sweetheart is Tim Ingram.
My high school sweetheart is Rachel Woods.
My high school sweetheart is Sean Phillips.
Hi, this is my stupid best friend, Lahore.
This is my best friend, there's no word for.
My sweetheart is Stephanie Smith.
Okay. My sweetheart is Neil Triumphe. My sweetheart during my high school years was Chris Breyer.
My high school sweetheart is Melanie Gersmeyer.
My high school sweetheart is Matt White.
High school sweetheart is Kelly Hall.
My best friend is Kim Merritt. I mean, I could do.
My best friend is Meredith Beard.
My best friend and high school sweetheart is Holly Griffin, and I'm going to miss you a lot when I get to college.
That never needed to be spoken. We had a moment, just one moment, that will last beyond a dream, beyond a lifetime. We are the lucky ones. Some people never get to do all we got to do now and forever. I will always think of you. Didn't we come together? Didn't we live?
My high school sweetheart is Donnie Brandon.
My high school sweetheart is Danielle Baird.
My high school sweetheart is Chris Miller. Okay, my high school best friends are Karen Hayes, Robin Davenport, Kelly Hall, Sabrina Dollar, Josie D'Ambrosio, Susanna Hill, and Jennifer Hahn.
My high school best friends are Stella Brinkman, Heather Bea, and Lindy Tucker.
Oh my God.
I guess that makes us sweethearts.
My high school sweetheart is Jason Booth.
Our high school sweethearts are Wes Wern
And David Norler.
My best friend is Lindy Tucker and Laurie Layson.
My high school sweetheart is Scott Williams.
My sweetheart is Ashley Williams. First of all, I'd like to say to my best friend Joe, good luck this time getting married. And do it right this time and get it right. And my high school sweetheart is Terry Lucas, and just like I don't forget.
Mine to veldig god dag. Mine to veldig gode venner er Ryan Revis og Kevin Korean.
My best friend is Ryan Van Helden.
My high school sweetheart is Brandy Blaylock. I love you.
High school sweetheart is David Boone. I love you.
My high school sweetheart is June Nephew.
We've been best friends since 6th grade.
And we're really looking forward to next year because we're going to live together in Athens.
Lit up the world. I miss the tears. I miss the laughter. I miss the day we met and all that followed after. Sometimes I wish I could always be with you the way we used to do. Oh,
Thanks, Ashley, for trying to set us up in 10th grade.
Yeah, it was really fun. It was pretty embarrassing.
I'm going to get you for that.
All right, I would like to say to my little sister Anna, I just want to tell her how much I love her, and that the next couple years of her life are going to be some of the best that she's ever going to experience. And I just want to wish her the best that she can have. And I love you a lot. I don't get a chance to tell you that very much, so thanks.
Melissa Branchetti, I am looking forward to rooming with you next year. We're going to have so much fun. And to the guys and dolls and working cast, this is for you. Boop, boop, be doop, boo.
Okay, I would like to say to all my friends I'm going to miss them so much when I go to college, and they need to write me a lot and call me a lot, or I'm going to be mad at them.
My advice is for the freshmen. If I were you, don't fool around because it's my senior year, and I spend my whole senior year in night school from 7:30 in the morning till 9:30 at night. So.
Okay, I just wanted to tell Jeff Brown that I've always had a crush on him.
If there's one thing that I wanted to say before I graduate, it's Dad, thanks for everything. I would have never made it through high school without you, and you'll be getting lots of visits from me and phone calls because I'm going to need some money, I'm sure, and I want to make sure the dog's still alive.
I'd just like to tell Nikki and Lisa that I've had the best year hanging out with them too, and that they're both great. And we're going to have a lot more fun next year in Athens, and I'm looking forward to it, and I love you guys.
I just want to tell Jennifer Humphreys, thank you for being my best friend for 2 years, and I'm looking forward to being best friends for a really long time.
Miss Case, I just want to say that I'm sorry, and please, whatever you do, don't lower my grade, because I really need a good one for my parents.
I just want to say to Meredith Breda, thank you for being my best friend for the past 2 years and for always being there for me. And to Jessica, Halsey, Jennifer Allen, and also Meredith, I can't wait till next year at our apartment at Southern.
Red, I just wanted to tell you that you've made the last few years for me really special, and I'm really excited we're going to school together. So I never want you to forget that you're my favorite person in the whole wide world.
Okay, Chad Swigum, I just want you to know that I will always remember the toothless ebony albino and the 64 cents you lent me to get the ice cream from him. And Katie Homelak, I want to say one day we'll have a Frisbee event in the Olympics. And Katie Baker, I want to say, always take care of your Dalmatian dog Skipperina because Lynn would be mad if you didn't. And Angela, I wanted to say yes, and I really do like Butterfinger.
I just want to say to Jennifer, Heather, and Sarah that I'm really excited about next year, and I can't wait. And thanks for all the memories that we've already had and all that are yet to come, and y'all are really my best friends. Okay, I'm ready.
My advice to seniors is to work hard, do the best you can, but have a good time.
I hope all y'all have good luck, and hope you do better than my son at the University of Georgia who graduates this year. And he graduates with a bachelor's in widespread panic because he's been to every concert. Lord knows what he's going to do for a job. So my advice to you, if he had to do it over again, he would say co-op is what he'd do. Get a job during the summertime when you have something to put on your resume, seriously.
All right, my advice to seniors is hopefully you go to college and major in something worthwhile. Don't major in something that, you might want to be a liberal or something. But graduate, get a good job, open your own business, invest your money wisely, and be a Republican.
Advice to all you seniors, especially those going to Athens, never ask for directions. Some of the students will put you on the Athens Transit and you'll find yourself at the mall instead of at your philosophy class. Don't pick your nose. Always wear clean underwear. Study hard for tests. Call mom at least once a week, but don't give her your number so she can call you back. Have fun, but remember why you're there. Get good grades. They follow you around forever. And I'll miss you, but just a little bit.
And remember, Bob Dole at 96.
Seniors, my advice to you is, in college next year, work hard and play hard, but don't play too hard or you'll be back home before you're ready to come back home. And secondly, while you're writing all those thank you notes to all those people that gave you those $20 checks for graduation, take time to write a thank you note to your parents for all they've done for you for the last 18 years. And I'll miss you next year. Bye.
My advice to the seniors of 1995 is the same as I've been giving over the years. The only way to be happy is to serve other people's needs, not to serve your own needs.
My advice to you seniors would be enjoy your life to your fullest. We've hopefully prepared you for life, but make the most of it.
My advice for seniors, have a good summer, enjoy, keep your eyes on the stars, watch out for UFOs, and otherwise, best wishes and good luck.
It's been fun this year working as your senior class sponsor, and I have a little bit of advice for you. Brush your teeth every day and call your mother occasionally with some very good news. Think up some and take very good memories away with you from Brookwood. I'm sure if you think really hard, you can find lots of them. We'll miss you next year.
Okay, in 20 years from now, I see myself owning my own jewelry store and being married to Jesse D'Ambrosio and having 4 kids.
In 20 years, I see myself in some seedy, smoky hotel bar, lounging around with a couple old people playing the guitar.
20 years, I'll probably still be in here in high school if it, unless Miss Russell passes me, but I'll probably still be here.
In 20 years, I see myself living somewhere off the coast of Spain, married to my boyfriend David, and having about 6 or 7 kids, and going to see Kevin Carini every day.
In 20 years, I would like to have my own stone counter down by the Green River. No. And have my own family practice, which I'm going to be treating little kids. And when I have kids of my own, about 3 or 4, I'm going to treat them, and they're going to be my dad. And we'll never have to go to a doctor because I'm going to be their doctor. And then I'm going to have a wife and get married and grow old with them and be really happy.
In 20 years, we'll both be 38, and we'll most likely, hopefully, be married and have about 3 or 4 kids, and we're going to be next-door neighbors, and we're going to actually own our own BMWs.
In 20 years, I'm going to be a Republican as a freshman in the House of Representatives.
In 20 years, I see myself taking the place of a very old Connie Chung.
20 years, I see myself in the movies, in Hollywood. I want to be famous and be happy and successful and party and have a good time.
In 20 years, I see myself married and with a stable job and receiving a few tickets to go watch Keith play the baseball game for the Yankees.
In 20 years, I'm going to be married to Nick Vernon with about 10 kids and be really rich.
Married to Jason Taylor with 2 beautiful kids.
I see myself in 20 years pregnant and by myself.
I see myself in 20 years married with 4 kids.
With 4 dogs. 2 cats, a squirrel.
With only a few short days until graduation, seniors are faced with the realization that major changes are about to occur in their lives.
Most of us will venture off to college next year and face responsibilities never before put upon us. After June 7, 1995, high school will become but a mere memory, something to look back on in the years to come.
With the excitement of graduation, most of us don't realize that we will drift apart until fate or high school reunions bring us back together.
All of us have laughed together, cried together, but most have all grown together. Although we may not want to admit it, friendships we've made over the past 12 years will slowly begin to fade away, and only the strong ones will remain.
Friendships that we've taken for granted will become precious to us as it's time to separate. We will always remember those special people and special times. With the hardships that will occur, we will always have friendship and memories of high school to reflect on.
So as we bid Brookwood a fond farewell, let's remember the past and enjoy the present, because the future is upon us. We are the class of 1995, and our time has come. Goodbye, Brookwood.
Bye. Bye, y'all. Good luck.